Hello there, kings, queens, everything in between. In the last Tina's Wonderland video I talked about, it was why Tina's Wonderlands failed and why it was the worst game in the franchise in my opinion. I do stand by that, but I do think Tina's Wonderlands brought some great things to the table, and everyone that commented on the last video, thank you so much. Shout out to every one of you. I love talking to you guys and commenting and hearing your guys' opinions. It makes my day, and you know, I hope it makes your guys' too. I don't think the points were enough to save the game, but I do think that Tina's Wonderlands did some good things, and as every Borderlands fan, even if you don't like Tina's Wonderland, you have to accept the goods with the bads, and I do think this game had some goods. And so I'm going to take some time to show off some appreciation towards some of those details. Let's get started. Firstly, character customization. I do think the character customization, it is a D&D thing because it is make your own hero, make your own whatever. Fate Maker, I liked it. I liked it a lot. I liked the sliders and how you could just go off the walls, make the craziest, just dumb looking character and hear their voice in game. That made me genuinely laugh. I loved it, making the weirdest characters, and the voice options, there were actually like more than just male and female. There was accents, pitches. Loved it. Next, we have the beautiful world, the scenery. Everywhere you go in this game looks beautiful, especially towards the beginning and the middle of the game. Absolutely phenomenal. I think it looks amazing. Next, I think melee weapons. Melee weapons were something I've always wanted. I love the melee weapons. I think being able to find a weapon that can change your playstyle, especially for people like me who love melee characters. Krieg and Brick are my favorite Vault Hunters of all time. I love punching things and hitting things till they don't move. And I think melee weapons in this game were such a good addition. I just gotta say, the respawn stations, badass. Respawn stations look so good. Next up, we have the collectibles. I liked the collectibles. I thought the D20 collectibles, I know a lot of these points do come from the fact it is Dungeons and Dragons. But the D20s that you could find that increases your loot chance and drops loot, I think was a great addition. It made me, anytime I saw one, I'd actually go out of my way to hunt it down and parkour and get to it. Sorry, I have hiccups again. It's always when I'm recording, I get hiccups. God dang. It's the bane of my existence. Anyways, sorry. The D20s, I thought were a good collectible. I do think collectibles that reward you are worth collecting. I don't like games where you pick up a piece of paper and it's like, oh, 1 of 3,000 collected. Especially like the agility boost in Crackdown, if you guys remember that game. They gave you bonuses, but it was not worth collecting all, like, I think 500 of them. So, good collectibles. Finally, this one is unique to just Tina's Wonderlands, but I do appreciate it stayed true to D&D. Because this does take place in Bunkers and Badasses, the D&D of Borderlands. So, I don't think it should add to the Borderlands story. Or, I mean, kind of, but for the most part, I don't think it should add to the Borderlands story and be canon, mainly because it's a board game. And so I can't critique too much of the story. I mean, the story was okay, but it stayed true to it with random encounters. It stayed true to it with the world map and the enemies that you fight. The spells, I loved the spells. I think that was really cool. A really good addition to the game as well. But that's about it. I think those are some things that I think Tina's Wonderlands did right, and I would like to see in the next Borderlands. Make sure to like my video and comment what you guys thought. If you don't, you're a peasant-ass peasant. Have a good day, guys. I love you all, and goodbye.